Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble home, my property here in Livingston, Montana. I've got the 21st of November of 2021. Now look, I'm just basically answering an email I got this morning. The reason being is because I'm short on content. I'm just kidding. But I do scratch around for content once in a while. Any YouTuber, any YouTube creator worth him or hers weight in salt knows that problem, But anyway, there is a fellow by the name of Rory. I hope I pronounced your name right, Rory, and he's from New Zealand. And he wrote to me this. He says, "Hello, Mr. Boren." He says, "I thought I'd write a few words in appreciation of your channel." I appreciate it, Rory. This is the only thanks I get for doing this because, this is not a money channel. It's a standalone free channel, if you will. I write specifically in regards to your message in relation to the missing 411 / David Paulides phenomenon. Yeah, I had to, Rory, I went back and looked at that video. I wanted to see just exactly, I remember that video was 18 minutes long, and I wanted to see what kind of a long-winded situation I'd got myself into, but I meant every word of that. I think the title of the video was, the most true YouTube video you'll ever watch, or some goofy thing like that. But anyway, I bought 9 of David Paulides' books as a bundle, very thought-provoking content. I have yet to buy the Montana State Missing 411 edition, so maybe you could do a review of that book should time allow. Believe it or not, I've got a grandson there, Rory, that's got that book. I've seen it, but I haven't read it. But the cases that are listed in there, I know most of them. One of them situations happened right over here in the Crazy Mountains, which isn't very far from Livingston, Montana. And here again, them Crazy Mountains were cursed by the Crow Indians years ago. That's a fact. That's one of the reasons why they call them the Crazy Mountains. And there's a big long-winded story behind all that, too. Anyway, I thoroughly agree that there is a overall great spirit that is providing over the beautiful wilderness areas. It's true, Rory. It's true. Where I am from, we have an indigenous Maori, I hope I got that right, Maori culture, whom revered birds as messengers of the spirits. Certain calls mean certain things, and it appears if you frequent an area and prostrate your conduct in an agreeable way, the birds will be more numerous and less disturbed by your presence. One feels in tune with everything if the birds freely approach you. Yep, I know. I am an old bird listener and watcher for years now. Sometimes I'll go humping around out in the woods and I'll just sit down on a stump and listen to the birds. They got a orchestra all of their own going, Okay. On another note, I bought an XS rail for my Ruger Scout. Absolutely love the setup now. Yeah, I know that particular rail on top of that firearm it helps your scope it helps to extend your scope and whatnot have you. I don't have that 308 anymore there, Rory. I traded it for a custom Kimber. I traded it to a son-in-law of mine that he had somebody in mind that wanted a rifle like that real bad, and so we just made a swap. It was monetarily wise, it was pretty fair because they don't give them custom Kimbers away. 45 ACP, and I got one now, so that's what happened to that 308 of mine. Anyway, so versatile, and many thanks to you on seeing your previous video on it. For it was reason for buying one. Yeah, I understand. Thank you, sir. God bless and best health in these times. Kindest regards, Rory from from New Zealand. Okay, I appreciate it, Rory, but what I had to say in that video that you were referring to, I kind of stumbled along. I do with a lot of my videos. You want to know why? Everything I do is not scripted. I just talk off the top of my hat, and sometimes I get tongue-tied. It happens to everybody. I don't get too weirded out about it. If I make too many mistakes in a video, I do them over again. If not, I just let it go, you know, because I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to make money, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to leave you with this one thought here, Rory, and whoever else is paying attention to this video. You take like this phenomenon of people climbing up to the top of Mount Everest. You know, there's been literally dozens and dozens and hundreds of people that have died trying to climb the tallest mountain in the world. Okay, you ask any one of them fools, why do you want to subject yourself to those sub-zero temperatures, the dangerous footing, and all the stuff that bad that can happen from climbing Mount Everest? And here's what all their excuses will be. I want to climb that mountain just because it's there. That's not good enough excuse. To me, that's tempting Mother Nature. You do stupid stuff like that and you're probably going to die. I would never attempt to climb Mount Everest just because it's there, because I would just soon sit back in one of the highest, that base camp, and take a look at the mountain, take a few pictures, and call it good. You know, that's just a small example of what the crazy stuff that people do. And like this, what do they call it, wingsuit jumping, where they jump off these real tall cliffs with a wingsuit and hope and pray that they're going to be able to fly down through the valleys and then pop a parachute. Man, that's almost like, to me, that's a suicidal, that's an accident waiting to happen. That's suicide waiting to happen as far as I'm concerned. There's just certain things you don't do. And having respect for this earth and having respect for Mother Nature is a big part of my channel, even though I don't profess this enough. But Rory, I thank you very much. I'll send you a little note through email, and basically that's all I've got to say. Thank you very much. I'm up here on 7.5 minutes. We're looking a lot better now. I like to keep these videos short if I can. Adios, my friends. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you on down the trail.